a little bit about the missionary retreat. So we had several families. Some came and went. Some were not able to come, unfortunately, due to distance or having refugees living with them, including the teenagers, and then some summer camps still going. We had two teams out working the summer camps in eastern. Well, kids are from eastern Ukraine. I believe they went to central Ukraine. So we took whoever we could with us, and of course, the timing, as always, is all God's. Basically, what happened is they just lost their homes or lost the ability to live in their towns because of mandatory evacuation from their city, Myrnograd. So, with this said, our past missionary headquarters in Myrnograd and church, and actually several churches and youth ministries and kids ministries are no longer functioning in eastern Ukraine due to ongoing war in that area. The front is actually about 3 kilometers away, which is like right there in the neighborhood. Zhuravka has already been taken over by Russians. Our mission used to own 2 homes there, one of which was a rehab center, and the other one was used for the Ukrainian military, but it was meant for a second rehab center where we had livestock and whatnot. So both of those homes are now occupied by the enemy army, unfortunately. So and we don't even know if they're standing currently. So that's definitely a loss, and something that we have been mourning for the past week together with the missionary families is their own homes. One of the missionaries, Vitali, he has been praying to the Lord. So he used to be a drug addict and has a wonderful testimony of God's liberation. But his prayer was, Lord, give me at least a room, but I would like for it to belong to me fully. And the Lord gave him a house, which required so much work. He has a family, 3 children, including 2 young ones. And he gave him a home several years ago, which was one of our kind of like after rehab, guys would use that home for a little bit, but they ended up living in it later on, and they fixed it up beautifully. So much work went into it, so much money, so much labor basically, and they made it their own. It was beautiful. That's where one of their boys was born, but unfortunately they had to vacate it just 1 week before we all went on a retreat. So they were able to pack up their belongings and move out when the war was about 5 kilometers away. So there's lots of grief going on, lots of mourning of these worldly things. However, they all have an understanding that the Lord has a plan for them moving forward. Some are not as clear. This family is clear. Specifically, they already have a home to live in that was donated to them from one of the churches in central Ukraine. But it has been a very draining time, counseling and praying together and trying to distract them from all the thoughts of, broken situations, loss of homes, loss of loved ones, and definitely loss of the ministry as they knew it, because they've been building that ministry. That's Pastor Igor Tunik has been building it since 2007, and then 2011 is when we started supporting him. So it has been our ministry as well, but unfortunately now it's not going to work out the way it used to. So lots of prayers are needed for the next steps and for the ability to stay strong through all of this and stay together, even though many people are spread all over Ukraine currently. As I know, no one is interested in leaving the country because they are called to serve and minister to Ukrainians specifically, which is exciting that is their decision, but it is, of course, worrisome because of the war going on in the cities. Currently here where we're at, there isn't any shelling, but still prayers for safety are appreciated. More to come.